Alright, what's up, people? I'm just doing a quick video of stuff that I've noticed in version 10, Android 10, that I haven't seen people talk about before. I've watched a bunch of videos and I just haven't seen people mention these changes before. So this is the T-Mobile variant. It's not fully paid off yet. It does have the international firmware flashed on it, and I updated manually with the global file that was provided in the mega thread on the OnePlus Reddit. So let's talk about the new things that I've noticed that I like. I'm liking the gestures, the new gestures. Just swiping in from the left to go back. I think that's pretty cool. I had like fluid navigation a while back that I was using for that same exact function, so just having it by default now. Kind of wish I could get a refund on that Pro version that I bought. I like the animation when you unlock the screen. It just like fades in. I think that's pretty cool. I took a screenshot of it earlier. Let me just play something real quick. So if I go to the lock screen, before you would see the album art taking up the whole screen behind the tiles, right? Now it's pretty opaque. It takes the color from the album art and uses that, but still like just a nice blur, clean looking background. That was not there before. Before it was just like you would see a clear image of the album art, and some album arts are pretty bad, especially if you're like me and you listen to your music through YouTube. So just having like a nice blur, clean background like that is pretty cool. I like how. Let me go back to the lock screen. I like how you can like peek just to see how much is left on the song and kind of like just let it go. Or you can just like you can just let it go. Just pull it down and let it go, and then it keeps it up, so you can scroll with it like that. But if you just want to like peek just to see how much it is, and you push it back manually, it won't like pop down the notification tab like this. I think that's pretty cool. Close that. The multitasking is pretty smooth. I know a lot of people were complaining about that on the Reddit, saying it's like not smooth and it's buggy. It's pretty smooth for me. I like how it pops in. The animation just pops in from the left, and it goes back to the left. It wasn't like that before. It would just pop up and from where you swiped. This is nice. It wasn't bad before, but this is nice too. Google Cam worked straight out of the box, straight out of the update. This is I think it was the Aurora, I believe. It was posted on the OnePlus Reddit a while back. Simple, just APK download, install, and that's it. No kind of other funny business that you had to do. Just download APK, install. That's it. Google Cam is working. I'm waiting for it to be updated to support all the cameras, but still, for the main camera, it takes better pictures than the default camera. in the previous version, anyways. I don't know if anything changed in if they updated the camera in Android 10. I have to look at that later. I'm not a big camera guy, anyways, so I don't really. Personally, I really don't care about the camera quality. I don't take that much pictures. Um, Animations are smooth. The phone is smooth. I'm at 70% battery right now. It's like 11 p.m. Last time I charged it was earlier today before I left for work. Only 30%. I watch a few YouTube videos on my lunch break, and I don't think I used GPS today, but I was browsing on my phone a little bit, during slow hours. Where would my batteries be? Is it on display? Where would it be under? Could have sworn it was display. Screen time. So 2 hours, 2 hours 7 minutes today is my screen on time. Only gone 30%. I lost 30% with 2 hours, so my battery's pretty good. I don't have that issue where you have this bar at the bottom, right? Mine seems fine. Who's like a random person I gotta look at? What is this? Car Gurus. You see, there's nothing at the bottom really. No huge black bar that people are complaining about. I'm using Gboard and I don't have that issue. I do not actually. Yeah, let's talk about stuff that I don't like now, because like everything else is good. I do not like the calculator, the new skin on the calculator. It looks messy. Just bottom line, it just looks messy. Like, why is the plus button so close to the equals button? Right? They changed the icon from clear. It's like it was. I think it was CLR before. That was just like a eraser icon to clear it out. But yeah, the overall, I think the UI just looks kind of messy compared to how it was before. They changed the clock also. This is one of the things that I like actually. Before, if you wanted to like delete a an alarm, you'd have to go into the alarm, go down to the bottom, and then hit that delete button. But now you just tap and hold, and then you can delete it from there. That's pretty cool. Go back to the things that I don't like. If I swipe in from the corner to activate the assistant, and then I close the assistant, there's that split second animation where it shows the recents apps. See? It like flashes the recent app menu when it closes it. That was not like that before. It would just open and then it would close back down if you didn't want it. That one has that visual bug. If you have a white background before wallpaper, so the status bar icons are dark. The triangle for the app drawer is dark. The pill is dark. But when I switch pages, the icons that indicate me switching pages, that little animation with the dots, those are still light. Before, I know for a fact those were dark. That's another visual bug that I've come across. And I haven't really come across any, ground like device breaking bug or like crazy annoying bug. It's just those small visual things like that. Um, One of the things I've noticed too, which is this is back to things that I like, is the closing animations are a little bit more bouncy compared to before. Like it like swoops up and goes back down. It's a little bit more, just a little bit more of what it was before. But you don't really notice it too much. It just looks nicer, personally. Um, yeah, I like the new gestures. I gotta get used to them. New the back gesture. Before it was I was using like what do you call it again? Fluid navigation to get like custom gestures, and I had it set basically. The only gesture I had it set was to swipe back, uh, swipe in the corners to go back. Uh, so having it built in right now is pretty cool. Um, what else have I noticed that hasn't really been mentioned? Um, I wish the pill was a floating pill, like how it is on the home screen right now. I wish that it wasn't this. It had this background to it. I wish it was just a floating pill that was there. Aesthetically, for me, I don't like it. Um, it's really not a problem generally, but I just personally, for my aesthetics, I think it would just look nicer if it was just a floating pill instead. Um, Let me go back to a light wallpaper for a second. Just one of the things that I was hoping to see was icon labels. I really wish icon labels were dark instead of having this ugly shadow behind the wall, behind the white icon labels. If it was just a nice dark text with no shadows, that would look 1,000% better. Like this just looks ugly. That's why I go in, I edit, and I delete all the icon labels for the icons that I have on my home screen, just because I just think they look ugly. Um, I was really hoping to see that implemented at some point. Um, yeah, that's about it, really. That I've noticed, and I mean, there might be more stuff. Um, that's just me mentioning stuff that I've noticed that I haven't seen people mention or talked about. But yeah, works fine on T-Mobile international version. Upgraded straight from the latest version of Pi, stable Pi, to the Android 10 file that was provided on the mega thread on the forums. Did a manual update, and everything is good. Bank apps work good. Google Pay works fine. Didn't really notice an issue. I still backed up before I upgraded, just in case. But and I was even planning about doing a factory reset, just in case I came across any weird bugs that I need to like clear cache or something like that. But everything has been smooth so far, no issues. So I probably won't need to do that. And that's it.